I'm so glad I left the city and moved to the country. I've never lived in a place so silent. My whole life, I've lived in cities where the hum of traffic is constant and people everywhere. In the mountains, I hear only the sounds of the wind and the trees. And it makes me wonder, so many people are afraid of silence and stillness. So many people are afraid of doing nothing. What if that was the answer to so many of our problems? Some say there is no such thing as doing nothing, but we are always doing something. Breathing, sitting, watching, or even sleeping. But I think that is such a literal way of viewing the world. And this world isn't just literal, and it's not just physical. It's deeper than that. It's energetic. During lockdown, the village has been quiet. The streets are empty, and we can't travel for more than 1 kilometer away from our house. In France, we're required to carry around an attestation, which gives us 1 hour to travel, get our exercise, get our groceries, and leave our house. But surprisingly, I'm not having a hard time with it at all. During the first lockdown in France earlier this year, I was struggling so hard living in my tiny 40 square meter apartment. But here in the country, I'm not struggling as much. Alex gets to work from home, so we get to spend the days together, which is wonderful. Even Minette, our neighbor's cat, has been enjoying having the extra company during the days. I sit on my balcony every morning, watching the bees pollinate the flowers, the birds sitting on the branches. My mornings are slow. My days are slow. Life in the country is so very slow. I see my neighbors every day, gardening, farming, sweeping the streets. And weirdly enough, people aren't afraid here of the virus. No one wears masks here, and they all spend time together, taking hikes, walking around, spending time together in nature. And I often wonder, how are the Corsicans not afraid? How are they not afraid of catching the virus? But I've been noticing that living your life based in fear is no way to live. Being risk-averse, living in a constant state of panic, worry, and stress, it only hurts us. Living in a state of fear and stress blocks us from receiving any type of love or joy. When we slow down our heartbeat, slow down our brain waves, go deeper into theta, gamma, we can tap into something greater. When we get still and we slow down and connect with the earth and the inner well of wisdom that is our intuition, we can travel. We can explore that which is unseen, tapping into this energy, this place of stillness. It opens me up to a world of color and light. It's easier for me to see magic everywhere I go. I hear the earth, I feel joy, I see wonder. On my journey with living a slower life, I've realized that slowing down is the essential key to experiencing earthly magic and delight. When I'm present, so fully here in the now, it opens up these doorways of infinite possibilities and limitless joy. Smelling flowers, watching the birds, feeling the moss, enjoying the way the silky ink flows smoothly on my crisp sheet of paper. Reveling in the process, marveling at the journey, getting curious at the setbacks, asking yourself, why? The spectrum of color in this life is so bright, so endless. The inspiration that can flow from every corner of our lives is palpable. We are limitless. But first we must slow down, get still, and listen. This is how I stay so young at heart and filled with childlike wonder. I'm constantly asking questions and always curious. This openness, this is what allows joy to flow through so effortlessly. I go out every day and spend time in nature, often meditating in my favorite little nook, a spot that I discovered earlier this month. When doing a guided meditation, often you're asked to imagine a place in your mind, somewhere that you feel safe in and that brings you utmost joy. Do you ever dream about something so much that when it becomes physical and tangible in real life, it just sweeps you away? That's what happened with my meditation spot. It was identical to what I had created in my mind, even down to the wooden bridge and the mossy stump where I sit down. Lately, I've been placing my focus and awareness on making the simple things more beautiful. During my journey of learning how to live a slower, simpler way of life in harmony with nature, I've learned that taking this path means being devoted to the simple joys of my everyday. Creating beauty wherever you go and contributing to the beauty of this world. Like in the simple act of cutting fresh flowers in your garden and placing them around your house. Or in the little ways in which you dress or prepare a meal. Could be hanging pictures or Polaroids around your house. Or stamping a wax seal on a letter that you've written. I spend my days writing, creating videos, photographing, making things. Even thinking about making acorn drop earrings out of some acorns that I found in the woods. Turns out the acorn falls apart when you try to make it into an earring, but the idea was good nonetheless. I even hung some lavender near my bed so I can smell it while I'm reading late into the evenings. Creating beauty and harmony every single day is a beautiful way to elevate the vibration and energy of our planet. Showing up, doing the work, and creating something of value, something of joy and inspiration. Listening to the whispers of the wind, the gentle hum of the earth, I observe that nature is always teaching me something, the natural world guiding me to each new idea and piece of wisdom. It tells me to focus more on taking the time to notice the beauty that exists all around me, in even the smallest of things. All we ever need is at home. All we will ever need will always be at home. Hello, friends. Oh, just falling off my futon. Hello, my friends. I hope you guys are having a magical day. I hope that you guys have some tea or coffee or hot chocolate or water or a drink that you like. And I am giving you a little cheers. I hope you guys are having a good day. I am here at home. It's a Saturday, cold, crisp morning. It's been very cold here in the mountains this last week. It's getting into end of November and the leaves are falling down and all the leaves have fully changed colors, and it's been so magical to experience and witness. And I love this little nook that I have here. Alex and I love this little nook in our house. I will say though, our house is really, really cold. It's a very old house and they haven't done any work on it in years, decades. The floorboards creak. There are loose floorboards all over the house. They move when you walk and it's just like, ah. And also some of the rooms are freezing. And so this room in the living room, it's really, really cold in here. And the windows are very thin and the doors are very thin. And so we have a space heater and we bring that space heater with us all over the house anytime we change rooms. I think we need to invest in a second space heater, but you can see how much chocolate I put in my cup of hot cocoa today. I'm gonna be sharing a morning routine soon with how I make my cup of cocoa, but it's just almond milk and a dark chocolate bar, and I just kind of swirl it around in there, but oh, it's so good. I thought I would do something a little different where with these vlogs, these story vlog type videos that I'm starting to play with and experiment with, I thought about adding some footage of just me sitting down, talking to you guys, giving you a little update on what's happening in my life. And I've been putting a lot of pressure on myself this November because I feel like I've been overthinking this whole YouTube thing. I've been overthinking, what kind of content do I like? What kind of content do I like, but I don't like making? Because there's a difference. You can like consuming content, but then when you make it, it's not fun and it's not like energizing for you. And so I've been playing with that of, I notice I like watching this kind of content, but I don't like making this kind of content. So it's been really playful for me just to experiment and again, throw all the paint on the canvas that I can and just see what works for me, what's playful and energizing for me. Because I think any artist, if you're an artist or a creative person or just anyone, like, try new things. And if they're fun, keep doing them. And if they're not, stop doing them. I think it's such a simple idea, but I even forget it sometimes. Sometimes I'll keep overthinking, oh, I gotta make my video this way because it's more interesting to watch. But then as I'm making it, I think this isn't fun for me. And so I realize I have to stop making things when they're not fun. And that's how I approach YouTube. That's how I approach most of my work. It has to be fun. It has to be fun. I don't know if you've ever seen this movie, Disney Channel original movie called Brink, but he says, we're soul skaters. And he says, we do it for fun. Oh my God, I love that movie. That movie is such a great example of what I'm talking about doing things because they're fun and because you love them and because your heart's in them. You know, like Brink is one of my favorite movies because the message is so good.
We skate for fun. We're soul skaters.
I watched it a few months ago and I was just like, yes, how is Brink not like a huge movie? This is genius. Oh, this is so good. I'm actually going home to America, the United States. I'm going to visit my mom in California, Southern California. I haven't seen her in 2 years and it's been really hard on my heart. I've really, really missed her. And so it's been 2 years since I've been back. And it's been 2 years since I've seen her, and it's just time. And I know that with this whole COVID thing, it's might be irresponsible. It might be irresponsible to be flying to the United States right now, especially during this lockdown right now and everything, and the numbers are going up every day. I think it's really unhealthy when we start thinking that we need to stop life completely, stop seeing family, stop seeing the people that we love. It breaks my heart. I see some videos on like Instagram and YouTube of like, you know, people that haven't seen each other in so long because of COVID. And it's just, it breaks my heart that families are being separated from each other during this time. And I really miss my mom. And I haven't seen her in 2 years. And so I'm going to see my mom. If you're mad because I'm going during COVID, I don't care. I'm going to see my mom. And it'll be really nice. Can't tell, I'm a very emotional person. I'm always crying. I cry at least once a day. It's just, I'm such an emotional person. And I'm gonna be there for 3 weeks. I'm so excited. I'm gonna get so much sun. I'm gonna go on the beach every day. I'm gonna watch the sunrise, spend the morning on the beach just watching the horizon, watching that flat horizon. I love flatness. I do not like mountains and like rolling hills, so I am such a lover of flat countryside and flat fields and flat ocean horizon. So I am so excited to just soak up those straight lines. Eat a lot of burritos. I'm actually in the process of trying to lose weight now so that I can gain all of that weight back during those 3 weeks, including, you know, getting burritos every single day, burritos every day, tortillas, refried beans, guac, all the things. So I have been in preparation mode. I have been preparing for the sudden weight gain and all of those good holiday things. And I'm glad I got to check in with you guys. And if you like this style of video where I just sit down and chat with you, let me know down below in the comments, because I'm still trying to figure out what kind of content to make. Like, this is still a learning curve for me. This is still a process. This is a journey that's kind of unfolding in real time. And I'm still trying to figure out what you guys want to see. You want to see, more sit down chatty videos of me just talking to the camera, giving you guys, feedback on still living, simple living stuff, or do you want more nature videos, more France videos? Like, I am so open to making what you guys want to hear, what you guys want to see, what you guys, the content that you guys want. I'm still trying to figure out what I'm good at and what comes easily for me and what works. So yeah, your feedback is always really appreciated, and I hope you guys are having a good day. And I'm gonna finish my hot chocolate with my little cedar mug. So I hope you guys are having a good day, and I will check in with you later. Bye.